Hi guys, welcome to day 44 of Scout Lockdown. Today we're going to learn some bits about the flag. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. Hi guys, welcome to Scout Lockdown. Today we're going to be talking to some flags. So, behind me I've got the St. George's flag. And when we're describing a flag, we talk about the background being a field. So this is a white field with a red cross on it, and this is the cross of St. George. So this is the English flag. So we're going to discuss today the Union flag and how to fold the flag and tie the flag to the rope, to the flagpole. I'll see you in a few seconds. So here is the Union flag, but before we start talking about it in more depth, there is actually something wrong with the flag I put up. I'm going to let you have a think about it and see if you can guess what's wrong with the flag. Okay, so if you haven't guessed it, it is actually upside down. So yes, with the Union flag, there is a right way up and a wrong way up. So this one's upside down, and we know that because here is the edge which goes next to the flagpole, and the red diagonal stripe has the thin white bit on top, and we'll come to that in a minute. But the thick stripe is at the bottom, which means the flag is upside down, and if the flag is flown upside down, it's usually a sign of distress, or that you've been overtaken, or you're in trouble. It was often used back in the days when we had soldiers abroad with lots of castles, especially in Spain and France, and if the castle was seized by the enemy, they would hoist the flag back up to call the troops in. But not a lot of people know that the Union flag has a right way up and a wrong way up, so the commanders of the castles would fly the flag upside down, and their troops returning to the castle, their commanding officers and hopefully a lot of their officers would see that the flag was flying upside down and know that the castle had been taken and wouldn't go back, saving lots of lives and lots of soldiers from going back into an ambush and a trap. So it should be the other way around. So I'm going to turn this flag around and I'll see you in a few seconds. So the Union flag is now the right way up, and it's the Union flag because it's only a Union Jack when it's on the jack strap on the back of a boat. So if it's not on the back of a boat, then it's a Union flag, and this is the Union flag. It is made up of 3 nations. 3 nations make our Union flag. The first is the cross of St. George, and that's the red cross we just saw, and there's a white background going around it to symbolise the St. George's flag, the cross of St. George. There are another 2 nations in there. So the next one is Scotland. And Scotland, we've got the sapphire of St. Andrew, saltire of St. Andrew, sorry, here, and that's the diagonal cross on a blue field, and that makes Scotland. Now, what's really important here is we come back to this bit here, the big stripe at the top. So Scotland joined the Union in 1606 officially. It was a little bit before that when James I came to part of England, but it was 1606 when the flag was launched. And when 1606 Scotland joined, so it was just the St. George's flag and the Scottish flag, the saltire of St. Andrew, and that was it. There was no red cross on there. Then later on, in about 1801, Northern Ireland joined Great Britain and Northern Ireland to make the flag we've got now. So in 1601 they added the saltire of Ireland, so saltire of St. Patrick, and that is the diagonal cross. But because Scotland joined us before Ireland, they are always recognised for that with the larger stripes. So Scotland are the older nation within our Great Britain, and to show our appreciation of them being the older, one out of the two, we give them that larger stripe at the top to recognise that, which is why the stripes are not even as they go round. There's no dragon on our flag, and that's because England had invaded Wales in 1282, and that was long before we had Great Britain. So Wales is already part of England, and it's a principality ever since. And that's our flag. So now I want to demonstrate how to fold it and hoist it and tie it to a rope and hoist it up. See you in a few seconds. So now we're going to learn how to fold the flag ready for flag break. Now there are many different ways to fold the flag. I'm going to show you the one that my scouts do when we do it at our troop night, but please do the one that your scout leaders showed you how to do. So my scouts do it like this: the bottom of the flag into the middle, and then the top of the flag over. So we've done it into threes, and then I'm going to fan this one just like that. I'm going to fan it into the middle. Once it gets to the middle, I'm going to roll it up nicely to the end. So the reason I did it in three is that now the bottom of the flag is at the bottom, ready to be tied on, and the top of the flag is at the top, ready to be tied up. So this way it breaks nice and neatly. And so if you did it in half, the rope goes a bit weird when it goes up. Why I fanned the first bit was just purely because it looks better and nicer when you break it. So when you break it, it unfolds and then it does a little wave. So it just looks nice when it breaks. Now we're going to show you how to tie it to the flagpole, to the rope of the flagpole. I'll see you in a few seconds. So I've now tied the flag to the flagpole. The toggle goes at the top. This one's missing its toggle, and the little bit at the bottom gets tied onto the rope. Of course, this is a sheet bend, so hopefully you've been learning the sheet bend. So you tie a little bit of string to the rope. Because they're two ropes of different thicknesses, we should tie a sheet bend. So how to do the flag? Well, this is simple. You take the bottom rope, you lift it up over halfway, and then with the same rope, leaving a little loop at the top, you go round quite tightly, catching the rope you just put on top. You go round, not super tight, because otherwise you won't undo it. Once you've gone round, we always do 3 times at our troop, you get the rope and you push it underneath like that, so it now holds it in place, and then we hoist it up. So we hoist it up, and then all you have to do is pull the front rope, and like a slip knot, it pulls out and it comes undone. So, flying the flag. When we break the flag is always at the top of the flagpole. But if we ever see a flag halfway on a flagpole, it means it's flying at half mast. Mast being the big pole. So when it's flying at half mast, when the flag's flying halfway up, it means someone's passed away or someone's died. So if they're flying halfway, it means that someone's remembering something. And in the evening or sunset, if you're on camp, the flags are lowered to mean the end of the day. On camp they would then be taken off as well and stored overnight and then reset the next day. So just to show you one more time, into the middle and over, fan it to the middle and then roll it there. And then if I show you the knot that we use, we're going to go up like that, around and my scouts always do it 3 times, so it's just going around and it catches the rope that you first went through, and then the rope you're going around with tucks in and just pushes through there, just like that, and then we hoist it up, and then when we break it we just pull that and it comes undone. Thank you for watching. I hope you've learnt something about flags today and something new. Have a go at home if you can. You can use a sheet or towel to practice on. Thank you for watching. Stay home and stay safe. Thank you.